Alrighty, hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Anthony Carpino. Thanks for joining me here. If you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to walk you guys through what we're expecting over the next 24 to 36 hours. Of course, if you've stepped outside today, you've probably already felt some of that wind. It has definitely been breezy for sure. So far today, we've seen winds anywhere from about 25, 30 miles per hour, even some places gusting over that 35 to 40 miles per hour. So it's been a breezy day so far. The good news for the rest of tonight, we're actually going to slowly start to notice the winds decrease, but even stronger winds than what we saw today are going to be possible for tomorrow night. So we're going to go through all of that. We're going to time everything out. We do have the potential for some power outage issues starting tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. So we'll walk you through some of that as well. Of course, if you have any kind of questions about the forecast, make sure that you are asking away in the comment section. I have all of that pulled up in front of me here, so I'll be able to answer some of those questions for you right here as we go through the forecast. So with that being said, let's take you back outside to Bradley International. This is where we are seeing that flag just blowing in the breeze. It's been a very similar picture to this all day long, and that's really not expected to change. Just decreasing those wind speeds a little bit for us as we head through tonight and then by tomorrow morning. I want to back this up a little bit, show you guys what we've seen so far today for wind gusts, gusted to 40 miles per hour at Bradley, 35 for downtown Hartford, even the shoreline, 41 in Groton to about 37 the wind gusts there down in Bridgeport. So yeah, very breezy. This is a look at where winds are sitting right now, gusting to 41 in Groton. So that's what we're seeing there. 38 in New Haven. It's gone down a little bit at Bradley now, closer to about 29 miles per hour, but either way, still a little bit breezy out there for sure. So let's walk you through what we're expecting as we head through tonight. We're talking about those winds gradually decreasing. So this is by 4, by 6, by 8, midnight. You can see those winds only gusting 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we're moving in the right direction there. However, by the time we get to the afternoon tomorrow, we'll start to see those wind speeds increase for us yet again. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on there. Future radar, the rest of tonight, we're fine. We don't have anything to talk about as far as any kind of rainfall. We're going to stay pretty clear going through tonight and throughout most of tomorrow. Now, by tomorrow afternoon, we are going to filter in some cloud cover, especially moving into the afternoon. And that's where we're also going to see those winds start to pick up as well. Then as we head through Wednesday night, where those peak winds could arrive, we also will have a line of showers and thunderstorms are a possibility, kind of similar to what we ended up seeing last night. We had a convective line move through. We had some rumbles of thunder, not only for in Connecticut, but we saw that move into Rhode Island as well as eastern areas of Massachusetts as well. So we weren't the only ones to get a little bit of a rumble of thunder last night. So we could do that again for tomorrow as well. So that's something to watch. And like what we saw yesterday with the rumble of thunder, we could have within that line of storms itself a higher wind gust as well. So there is a level 1 severe threat for tomorrow night. Wouldn't rule out some of those, if we do get a thunderstorm, some higher wind gusts within that line, but we also have that wind threat overall. So not just with the line of storms that we're expecting as we head through tomorrow night and into Thursday. Today, our temperatures have been into the mid upper 50s. Tonight, with lighter winds, those temps will easily fall right back down into the mid 30s. So close to about 37 in Hartford, mid 30s in eastern Connecticut, and upper 30s to about 40 for the shoreline there. And of course, this is what everyone wants to know. What can we expect for winds as we move through Wednesday night and then in through Thursday morning? So across Connecticut, that potential for winds to gust 50 to 60 miles per hour will be there. So whenever you get winds gusting like that, you'll have the potential, especially for trees that are a little bit rotted out or a little bit weaker. You have that potential for trees to come down, branches to break, and of course they land on power lines. And that's where we could have some scattered power outages. So I would just make sure that all your devices are charged as we go into Wednesday night. Just make sure that if you do lose power, you can still communicate with everybody. Phones are still in good shape there. Scattered power outages could be possible for us Wednesday night and again through portions of Thursday. Now, this is what has changed from if you watched some of our earlier updates this morning and then earlier this afternoon. Originally, the high wind watch would just replace the wind advisory that we have out there today for Hartford, Tolland, and Windham counties, but that has now been expanded to all of Connecticut. So that high wind watch just kind of shows that we have more confidence in winds gusting over 50 miles per hour, 50 to 60 miles per hour. Definitely a possibility going through Wednesday night and then through portions of Thursday morning there. By Thursday afternoon, we'll start to see those wind speeds decrease. So that's something that we'll just have to watch as we head through tomorrow night and in through portions of Thursday. Tomorrow itself, mix of sunshine, clouds, especially though into the afternoon. Our temperatures are going to stick to the mid 50s, mid to upper 50s for tomorrow there. And then we'll keep an eye on that line of showers and storms that could develop for us going through portions of Wednesday night and then through sections of Thursday as well. So that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on for sure going through that overnight period. That's where I think we could see some of the higher wind gusts as we go through that overnight period. Then we're in better shape by Thursday afternoon. And then another system will be on our doorstep by the time we get to the upcoming weekend. We could be talking about a few showers kind of here and there as we head through portions of both Saturday as well as on Sunday. But overall, I'm thinking this weekend isn't going to be a washout for us. So that's some good news, but we'll likely see some rain both Saturday morning, get a break, and then Sunday afternoon, and then going through Sunday night. So a couple of things that we're going to keep an eye on, but the most impactful weather definitely expected as we head through tomorrow night, where we can end up having those winds and again, gusting anywhere from about 50 to maybe even up to 60 miles per hour. Let me see if I can show you guys that graphic one more time for us. So across Connecticut, 50 to 60. I would say as far as the timing of those winds go, anything essentially past 9 p.m. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. Looks like we're getting some questions or comments in through YouTube. So Cape Cod is watching this potential high wind event. Yeah, no, for sure. One of the things that we were keeping an eye on there, David, I was looking at some of the forecast models, and they had the potential for winds to gust over 60 miles per hour for Cape Cod, which could definitely cause some issues and some outages there for the Cape itself. Let me see if I can pull up some of the forecast models, because I was actually really curious about that too, kind of looking through the wind of it there. They also have that high wind watch. That's really just for all of southern New England here. I'll play this out for you. Let me zoom this out a little bit too. So everything that you see there in that brownish color, you can see that extending for Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, all the way down through Long Island, northern sections of Jersey, eastern areas of Pennsylvania, and stretching all the way through upstate central New York, even western sections of New York, all that same color there. So a lot to keep an eye on for us, not only just for Connecticut, but this extends to a good majority of southern New England. And then as we look off to our west, sections of New York, as well as into Pennsylvania, as well as New Jersey. So they're going to keep an eye on that as well. Let me just pull up some of those wind gusts that I was talking about here for us. Let me see if I can get this up on your screen. Just bear with me a second. So what I'm going to show you guys is one of our more high resolution models. Let's see if I can pop this in here for us. So it might be a little bit hard to see. I can try to get a better view. Let me try to get a closer view for southern New England for us. So let's zoom in here a little bit more. You guys might be able to see that better. Let's walk you through the timing of this. I know you're not going to be able to see a clock on the screen there, but so this is going through this afternoon. Early Wednesday, you can see the winds there. This is showing wind gusts really dropping off. Then by the time, sorry, it just jumped on me here. 1 second. Come on, computer. 1 sec, guys. Bear with me here. There we go. Alrighty. So what we'll see as we head through Wednesday night, this is Wednesday afternoon, just getting past dinner time, and now you can see all those colors working its way through New York and then Connecticut. And then, yeah, you can see there definitely for Cape Cod, that's gusting 60. And you can see those brown shades, Gulf of Maine there. So that is over 60 miles per hour. So Wouldn't be surprised, like David mentioned there, they're keeping an eye on Cape Cod as well. So something for us to watch as we go through the next couple of days. But again, for us here in Connecticut, we are keeping an eye on that high wind watch for tomorrow going into Thursday. Winds locally could end up gusting anywhere from 50 to maybe even up to 60 miles per hour. So that is what we're going to keep an eye on as we head through the next 24 hours. We're going to have more live updates coming up on NBC Connecticut starting at 4 o'clock. And of course, later on throughout the night, and we'll have more updates tomorrow as well. If you guys have any other questions about the forecast, feel free to reach out. You can find me here on YouTube, on Facebook, all the social media platforms. You can also shoot me an email as well. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Again, we'll have more live updates coming up starting at 4 o'clock on NBC Connecticut. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great afternoon.